Friends, once again I welcome you to my lecture on handling large scale data using Stata. This is as part of our NPTEL MOOC module is sponsored by MHRD for our better use of data and better use of pedagogy in different setups. Here we tried our best to enable you how to handle the unit level data with Stata, and that to how to also interpret the data using Stata. Now, this particular week is targeted for understanding some important intricacies of Stata handling of the unit level data. So, we have accordingly titled is handholding of unit level data. So, let me proceed for understanding the extraction as part of handholding. In these two lectures, we are going to discuss the detailed information of data extraction, and we will try our best today to stick to NSS or even economic census database, and other data you can also explore. We will guide you in between for other databases wherever it is there. So, let me just introduce you what you mean by the extraction. Stata has its own format for storing data sets. We need to understand this background very clearly before extraction. Stata saves it in .dta files, as I already guided you. These are highly convenient for Stata users because Stata can actually use them immediately without any need for interpretation. But many times large scale unit level data sets are not available in Stata format. They are available in different formats or in simply in raw formats. Raw data can be defined as generally in unstructured or unprocessed data. So, data extraction is needed to retrieve the unstructured data for further data processing and analysis. Usually large scale data sets are available in Excel format or Excel file, that is in .xls or XLSX, and also in ASCII format, ASCII text data format. If your data is originally in Excel or other format, you need to prepare the data before reading it directly into Stata. So, you need to prepare it as per Stata requirement. So, what do you mean by ASCII data? It is actually called American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It is a set of codes of 256 characters used in computers. It includes alphabets, that is like A to Z in capital or in small, numbers from 0 to 9, control characters like enter and shift, these are also there, and also graphic characters. The ASCII text has raw data or delimiter. We are going to guide you on this in our next slide. There are in general 3 groups of ASCII text depending on the delimiters, which delimit the data or separates the data from one byte to another one. We are going to guide it clearly. So, the 3 groups are generally of these 3 are the following: free format, delimited format or fixed format. Okay. In this particular lecture, we are going to guide you the handholding aspects of free format and delimited format. In the next lecture, we are going to guide you the fixed format with the help of the core raw or the ASCII data available in India. Now, what do you mean by free format data? Now, please do not miss any single point from our PPT. This is going to guide you very clearly. Free format ASCII text separates data items using a space. Note it very clearly that space is important in this case. Okay. Like in the example data set which we have put it here for your understanding. Now, the entry of data is actually delimited by space, is not it? Here the space is different, there are different space from one entry to another entry. So, this format is simple and intuitive enough to be used for small data set. So, if there is a small data, then generally they go for this, otherwise the other formats are important. If your data are in free format, which I have just guided you, with variables separated by blanks or comma or tabs, you can use the file command as called infile command. Infile command will guide you to actually extract the data to your stata format. Okay. Like it is in if it is in free format, and which you can understand by the space separation between the variables. Now, the command here is infile, this is very important. Then you wanted to extract the variable, you know that there are so many variables, out of that for my use, for my paper, for my article, my research paper, I want variable 1 to 5 or maybe 1 to 10, whichever are important. You have to take the name of that particular variable, this variable, that variable, all 5 variables. For us, I have written 5 variables, for you maybe 10 variables, you simply enter those name of those 10 variables. Okay. As per given in that particular document, okay, you cannot just name on your own. Okay. Whatever is given in the original document with that name, you enter that name here, using then file name of that particular file name, which you are going to extract. With a comma you need to enter, because comma will clear the earlier operation in the stata, if any is there. The infile command always require something that is important, .dct file, okay, the dictionary file. If it is a free format, then .dct file, infile requires the .dct file for sure. Okay. File name with .dct and infile entry is there, and with this fixed space is there. When you know that space is there, when you know that, then you apply this particular extraction command. Okay. That the use one of the note here is that the using modifier in this case requires the data dictionary file, that is in .dct, not a raw data file. Okay. Both the syntax will give the same result, like we have already mentioned you here. So, if you just file name, the file name, and once you or you know the command name, that is in .dct, when you know that, both the approach, this approach as well as the next page approach with the dictionary file, that will give you the same result to you. Now, I am not guiding you much, because this type of data is now for us NSS, even ISDS, even NFHS we are guiding, is not available. Okay. So, we will guide you the such type of data which we are going to use it for our purpose at large. Okay. So, now let us come to the delimited format. This is even better, a better format than compared to the previous one. We are going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages of each of the format. First one is free format, we told you. Now, delimited format. Delimited ASCII text format uses other delimiters than space. Okay. That is very important to note. So, earlier case it is only space, okay. But now other delimiters are important. What are the delimiters here? The tab delimited. So, you should have a tab delimited file also, okay, or comma delimiter. So, comma delimiter, I will tell you what kind of tab delimited and comma delimited we are going to guide you. So, comma delimited are most common, these two are most common format in this setup, but any special character such as @ hash, dollar, power and or asterisk also can be a delimiter. Okay. But the most common are a tab, just simply a tab, okay, tab then another variable, or comma then another variable, no need to have space. Okay. The most common form is CSV file, that is also called comma separated file, comma usually it is in comma, okay, comma format, where the delimited is a comma, but the delimiter could be a space, a tab, or in theory just about any other character or set of characters, any other. So, we were broadly going to talk about CSV or tab delimited approach. Okay. The extension of CSV file is written like .csv. I think in our data I will guide you, this is our data. Now, look at this CSV file. Now, if I just right click here, we need to right click on this. So, properties. So, it will show you now here at the end, it gives you also some information, otherwise .csv information generally comes here .csv. Okay. Here you get the .csv information. Otherwise, it also written, if you enter the extension file here in your size, type, data, and it will also show you in one of the column. Okay. If you take all those option, it also show you the CSV option. There are many approaches to understand whether it is in CSV or in any other one. Okay. Now, let me proceed. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will now guide you step by step. CSV is able to deal with complicated and ill organized data from spreadsheet and data sheet. Generally, spreadsheet cannot organize everything. Therefore, these data compress as well as organize, save with limited space and give you a better format and for analysis. So, therefore, all the big large scale data adopts these techniques. This format often has a list of variable names at the first line. Now, most importantly, you need to understand that these it looks like this, first line, the first row generally contains the variable names. Okay. Now, here in our data will show you the enterprise ID, state, other variable, these are variable names actually from the beginning. Then other row are actually the observations, okay, or the cases. Now, I can show you that. So, it is here, all right. Now, I will go to okay. So, in our file, we can open it, the CSV file. This is the CSV file. But we have opened in Stata, we need to open it, check it with right click, open it in Note, open it, open with at the top, okay, open with Notepad. Okay. Now, you look at the data which the sample is given to you, the example is given to you. It is enter ID, state, then all the variables from the beginning, then all other variables are actually separated by comma. You look at very carefully, all are actually separated by comma. Now, all the observations we have already shortlisted are actually given here. Okay. All the observations are given, all right, for our use. Now, let me proceed further. So, what I have mentioned here to you that we have already discussed you this. This is the one I have already clarified. If your data is in delimited format, you can use the insert command or import command. Okay. The command is given here, insert using file name, then you can able to extract. I will show you right now. Okay. Insert using that file name, and that will actually extract the data. Otherwise, import delimited file and and clear. If you do that, you can able to extract it. Okay. Now, let me just have a check from our data. Now, the data is in so we need to actually open in Stata, but now what I do, I will open the Stata for you. Okay. Now, we have to go by the go by the command. This command, if you enter but you require your data must be having most importantly your data must be having the file name with CSV. Okay. If the data is in CSV, then you can able to extract it, but if the data is not in CSV, our data, look at the original data is not in CSV, it is in DAT file. Okay. The original data, the infix command, like this you can open. So, like this one is this one is our data. If I just in CSV, it is there. If I use that extension, you can able to command. Actually we have converted it as per our use. Okay. Originally the data is not, if you just go to the NSS or even economy census, you will not get that the data in CSV format. You have to convert it with by file save as in CSV, you can able to convert it to CSV format if you wanted to test whether it is getting extracted or not. So we have converted for our use. So our data here, now you can see it is, I have already shown you just couple of minutes back that it is NSS 1 hyphen CSV, we have named it. Now the path of that, I need the path of that. This is in G file, G file I have to use that for my command for a better extraction. Now this is what I will do, I will copy this or I will type it insert using then file name, this is I have already just shown you. Now okay, what I will do, I will where is that command, it is here. So this is insert okay. Now you just check very carefully that insert, you have to now mention very clearly, do not miss any single word, using then file name. Okay. So how to get the file name? File name is, I have already shown you, G, it is in G path. Okay. So it is here. So it is in G path. So let me copy that first, or what you do, you just click there, just click here or right click and copy it. Right click and copy it. Right click, copy address. Okay. You just take that to your stata. Okay. Now you using file name, right click and paste it. Okay. So this is now your path has come. What else you require? You require the file name also. Okay. So what is the file name? File name is here. Just copy that file name. So right click and copy. Okay. So now I have already copied. So what I do, I will try to paste it here. So now paste. Now the extension should be given. So since it is in dot CSV, so CSV should be there. Now there are some original data already given. So you need to enter comma and clear. Okay. If you do not clear, then there will be some overlapping issues, there will be some problem, comma and clear, type clear. Okay. If you click it clear, then enter, you will get the information. Then enter. Now your data is ready. Okay. So your data is ready. Now this has been extracted. So you can see your data also. Now this has been extracted. This is a sample for you. All right. Now similarly, this is insert command we have shown you. Similarly, you can also apply another command, that is import delimited file name, then clear. The same approach, the same result you are going to get, and you can able to extract it. Another approach is you require either CSV data or the delimited data. Okay. So now in our file, look at this. So we have, this is our G file. Now this is okay. We have the okay, NSS delimited data that is in okay. All right. So what I do, I will click and show you how to get. All right. So you have to go first to your the file, then import, then text it, then you have to carefully observe CSV if it is in CSV format. Then you click on CSV, then submit OK, you will get it like this. Okay. All right. Then file, import, then now here this is the one. Okay, text data CSV format. You click on this. Okay. Now browse is there. You simply click on browse. You have to go to the data. This is the CSV we have shown you. Okay. Now submit. Now you need to replace it. Actually, replace command we haven't given it. So do you want to continue and replace the data? Yes. Okay. You need to replace the previous one. Then it will replace and you can carry it. Where is the replace one? Okay. Okay. Since the data we already extracted and it is available here, it is already available here. Otherwise, users simply start the phrase, start a phrase document, start the phrase stata page and go by this file and import then CSV data. Okay, it will actually extract it as per your use. All right. Now, we are going to discuss the detailed information about the other format, that is fixed format. So far we guided you the free format and the delimited format and how you can able to do it, but subject to, as I told you, subject to the availability of data. Okay, if the data is in CSV or delimited file, then you need to actually apply this command, that is insert or import delimited. Any command you do it, it will actually extract you correctly the way we have shown it. Our next lecture will be on fixed format data and its extraction using the core data set. With this, let me close here. Thank you.